Namasuba College TV, the place of wealth.
Ladies and gentlemen, the viewers of the NCC TV. NCC TV is Namasuba College of Commerce TV. This is a development TV. It talks about development. It talks about management. It talks about money. We want everybody to be wealthy. In life, if you don't have money, so many things go astray. I want to thank you very much for keeping on this TV, and please subscribe. Please follow our YouTube channels. We are all over the place. There is a question that I want to attempt to answer. So many people are trying to find out why, when people decide to build houses at a youthful stage, their businesses collapse. The question now is, should they continue building or they should not build? I want to attempt to answer. I want to attempt to suggest, because I won't give you ideas. I'll just suggest. You know, the money that you invest in a house is part of the money that you need in your capital. When we are growing, the most important aspect is for us to build capital. And by building capital, you become bankable. Banks trust you. Suppliers trust you. When they start trusting you, then there you can become somebody who can be reckoned with. But what is happening these days, people have decided to drain all their businesses and get all this money to build houses. They've built gigantic houses. These houses are called monsters, and in business language, these houses are called dead assets. A dead asset is an asset you have that does not generate income. That asset is now referred to as a dead asset. When you move around Wakiso, or when you move around so many towns, you'll find so many skeleton houses. The ones we call skeleton houses is a house that was started but was not finished. Yet the owners of these houses got their businesses drained and these businesses collapsed. They found themselves at a crossroad. The business collapsed. The house is not finished. They cannot sell the house. They cannot rejuvenate the business. This is happening all over the place. I want to suggest, ladies and gentlemen, that we must protect the business before anything. Because the more we have businesses, the more we have big, viable businesses, we will build houses. In fact, we will not even build houses. We'll just buy. When you go to the US, when you go to UK, when you go to those big countries, California and Canada, you'll find that people are just buying houses. When they get the money, they buy the houses. They don't construct. Okay? So let's do all we can to protect our businesses. Let's continue building the businesses by injecting all the capital that we get, so that these businesses become strong. The moment they become strong, we can do anything we want with the businesses. But if we drain the businesses and get the money into construction of these mega buildings, we are going to get ourselves in trouble. Imagine a situation where you had a loan in the bank. Say the loan is 10 million, and these people come to take your house, a house you should have sold 100 million. They can sell it at 10 million or 20 million. That is forceful selling. They sell it at that price and give you the balance, because the bank will tell you, we are not in the business of selling houses, so we don't know the prices. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be very careful. This is not a time to show off. It is a time to build capital. It's a time to build a very sustainable future. It's why I want to suggest that before you think about coming up with a mega building, think about building your business. The last example is Madivani, His Highness Madivani, who has just died. The person who visited him last said he found him in a modest house, and that house had been built in 1947. If it was built in 1947, that means it was built around the wars, the Second World Wars. This is the house Madivani has been staying in. But see his richness. He has had businesses in over 120 countries. But he did not go for mega buildings. it is us, people with cheap thinking, who go for these mega buildings. I know you got something out of this. I pray you implement. Thank you very much. I remain Dr. Haji Jamil Sewalu, the Director, Namasuma Colleges of Kampala.